Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dan, the retired stockbroker. Today, I want to get into it, the sales process, how to sell. I was a salesman for 12 years, but not only that, I think everything in life really is a sale. So before I start, I want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. I have almost 250 subscribers now. I know in YouTube world, that's nothing. I get it, guys. But this fun little hobby I have, it's cool to see there's people that are also interested in talking about things like this. So once I get to 1,000, let's have a party. I'll buy a nice bottle of liquor or champagne, and we'll try to do a live event or something like that. So the sales process, how I sold. There's a lot of misconceptions about it, and a few things I want to go over with you guys. So you have to remember, when you sell, you have to sell on feelings. If you sell on logic, you will lose every time. You can't sell on logic. It's going, growing, and feeling. Where are you going? How are you getting there? What is that going to make you feel like when you reach your goal? This is how we sold in finance. This is what works. If you sell on logic, well, I'm a better stockbroker than your other guy. I make 12% a year. He only makes 10% a year. Or here's one, my fees are lower. If you compete on fees, it's just a race to the bottom. Whoever gets to zero quickest wins. So you have to sell on emotion and feelings. So how I would close these deals. I'd have a client in front of me. Might be a husband and a wife. Maybe it was just one of them. But either way, if it was both, if the husband was the decision maker, I'd still make sure to talk to the wife, look over at her, nod my head. When you're in front of these clients, you have to know what your body is doing at all times. Your feet are pointed at the person you're talking to. Your hands are calm. You're listening to him. You're showing him that you care, and it's very important what he's saying. You're nodding your head. You're already getting him to say yes. Subconsciously, you're nodding. So you open him up. You get him to talk. You don't answer him yes or no questions. You ask him open-ended questions. So tell me about your retirement. When do you want to retire? What are your financial goals? Generally, it's something like this. Say he's 40 years old. I want to retire at 65. Cabin in the woods, help my grandkids through college. What does that mean to you? Oh, it's something I always wanted. I want to get away from it all, get out of the city, things like that. Get him to talk. Talk to his wife. Nod your head. Open him up. He will tell you everything. These are his trigger points. He will tell you everything you need to do to close the deal. Just listen. When you're in finance, you have to know how much money he has, where is it, and how do you get it? Like I just mentioned, those trigger points, that's how you get it. But you have to know how much it is and where it is also. When you're introducing them to your portfolio, your firm, the way you work with clients, remember, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. When I first started at the bank, I had a banker there. I was talking to this client. I knew I was going to close him. I knew it. The banker oversold. Don't oversell when you're in front of clients. If you're gonna close a deal, you're getting them to say yes. You feel pretty confident he's going to sign. Don't say, oh yeah, and also this mutual fund has very low fees. It's an A share. What an A share is blah, blah. And that's what my banker said. He started talking over talking more than needed, and overselling. And then just open the client back up, and we had to start the sales process all over again. Keep it very simple. Hit the trigger points. Go over the portfolio. Show him how this portfolio is going to hit his trigger points. If you invest here, this is an efficient portfolio. Your money not only will be here in 25 years when you retire, it'll outpace inflation plus much more and give you that spending cash you need to buy the cabin up north, help your grandkid through college, and enjoy the lake when you're in retirement. Don't go over the details. Don't go over the 12B1 fees. Don't go over the asset allocation unless he asks for specifics. Keep it simple. Hit the trigger points. Be confident. Be aware of everything you're doing. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of your hair. How do you look? How do you smell? How are you acting? This is high-end sales. This is how you close deals. When you're talking to your client or your prospect, you have to have the rebuttal in your head already. You have to have your product mix in your head already. All of these clients are going to be the same, to be honest, guys. You know which mutual funds to use, which annuities to use, which cash accounts, whichever. It's just different allocation based on if they're 20, 40, 70. It's just going to be allocated a little bit different percentage-wise. You already know what you're going to put them into. A growth portfolio, easy. You should know everything about it and only bring out the big guns if needed, if he starts drilling you on the portfolio. But then, again, you repeat back his goals, his emotion. You have your rebuttals in place. Yeah, but I don't know, my guy over there, blah, blah, blah. Does your guy over there care about you in the cabin in the woods in 25 years? Does the guy over there give you this service? I've already sat down with you for an hour. When was the last time you talked to your current advisor? And then bring them back in the sales process. Don't let him get mentally away. If he goes off on a tangent, bring him back. Stay calm. Stay focused. And bring him back in that sales process. When you're getting ready to close the deal, you talk to him and his wife. So what we've gone over today, we want to make sure your money's here for XYZ. This portfolio will not only make sure your money is there, it'll make sure you have more to help out your grandkids in college. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with you every 6 months. I want to make sure we're on the right track. I want to make sure that nothing drastic has changed in your financial lives. I'm going to be there for you and make sure that when you are 65, you're buying that cabin in the woods and you're enjoying the lakefront with your family. And then shut up. Whoever talks next after you close is going to lose. Let him say something. Let that sink in. Let him and his wife, okay, let's get it started, Dan. If you talk after, you lose, because that's overselling. Get to the point, close the deal, and then shut up and let the client talk. You can do this. When you go over your final point, you can put the pen in front of him, lean back in your chair, and be silent. And that's how you close deals. Thanks, guys.